Hi, and welcome to session number 2 of PV system design. This session is all about designing of off-grid PV system. So let's get started. I know you are familiar with off-grid PV system, but take a look at this image. This is explaining off-grid system PV system. Battery gets charged by solar panels and charged battery provide power to our equipments. If DC equipments are available, they will directly run on 12-volt supply of battery. If you have any AC equipments, you will need an inverter to run them. That's very simple. Don't forget charge controller, which is not in this image. Coming to the off-grid system design, certain steps need to follow. First step is very common. Just find out average solar radiation of the location. Second step is calculating energy consumption per day. Yes, in off-grid system, we need to know per day energy consumption. In next step, you will find out the battery size by this formula. Then, we will select the proper rating of inverter for the system, followed by solar panel rating for the system. Let's get started. Here I have to design an off-grid system for the following loads, which you can see on the slide. We have LED lights, fans, a TV and a geyser. I will find out daily energy consumption by multiplying their wattages, their number and their working hours. Summing them up, I will get a final answer as 3650 watts hours. Then I will find the battery rating in ampere hours by dividing daily energy consumption by battery voltage 12 volts, depth of discharge 80% and efficiency of the battery which is 95%. So I got the answer as 400 ampere hours. That means I will require 12 volt 400 ampere hours battery for this system. This huge rating of battery is not available in the market. So I can use 4 number of 100 ampere hour battery or 2 numbers of 200 ampere hours of battery. Next step is to select inverter. Here I am adding all the wattages and multiplying by some factor, that is 1.25. That's because of power factor. Generally power factor is 0.8. So I will get about 1600 watts. Let's go for 1.6 kVA off-grid inverter. Next step is solar panel selection. So we need solar panels to charge batteries. According to the datasheet of batteries, batteries are charged at 0.2 C. That's 20% of their capacity of the battery. My battery capacity is 400 ampere hours. So I need 20% of 400 amps, that is equal to 80 amps of charging current. We can find out solar panel rating by multiplying charging current with charging voltage. Charging voltage is slightly higher than battery voltage. I am taking 15 volts here. So multiplying these numbers, I will require 1200 watts of solar panels in this case. If I consider 25% losses in the system, so my solar panel rating will rise to 1600 watts peak. So I got the tip for you. Always overestimate ratings of battery, inverters and solar panels in off-grid system for safer side. And check for off-grid inverter specification for system DC voltage and maximal permissible solar panel connection to inverter. What is off-grid standalone PV system? It generally has solar panels, charge controllers, batteries, and most important DC loads. The example of this system are solar street lights, solar home lights, and solar lanterns. Let's design a home light system that can be a DIY project for you. I will prefer DC system because 12 volts DC equipments are easily available in market. So I have a load of 6 watts of DC LED bulb, 2 numbers, and a single 24 watt DC fan, and I have 6 hours of backup for the day. So I will calculate the total load per day first. Here I am adding the wattages of equipment and multiplying it by 6 hours. That's my battery backup. So I got 216 watts per day. Next, I will calculate battery rating by dividing total load by battery voltage, depth of discharge, and efficiency of battery. As an answer, 24 ampere hour 12 volt battery is required for my system. But in market 26 ampere hour battery is available, so I will go for it. Finding the charging current. As it is a lead acid battery, 0.2 C will be the charging current. So my charging current will be 5.2 amps. So I will require charge controller of rating 6 amps 12 volts here. And lastly, solar panel rating. That's equal to charging current multiplied by charging voltage, and considering losses we get final answer as 100 watts of solar panel. So here is your solar home lighting system. You can try it at your home. Here is the system designing of solar street lights of 10 watts 12 volts DC LED, where I need 12 hours backup for 2 days. That's because to deal with rainy days. So I will find current first by power formula. So current is 0.83 amps. So this 10 watt LED light will require 0.83 amps for this operation. That's 1 hour rating. For 12 hours operation, I have to multiply it by 12. So here is the answer. That's approximately 10 amp hours. And I want additional 2 days backup. So for total 3 cycles, I will require 10 plus 10 plus 10, that equals to 30 amp hours of battery. And if I consider depth of discharge 80%, I will get approximately 40 amps 12 volt batteries. For one cycle, charging current required is 10 amps divided by sun peak hour of 5.5 hours equal to 1.82 amps. That's another technique of finding charging current. So, panel rating will be current multiplied by voltage. As I said, charging voltage should be more than battery voltage. So, I have multiplied voltage by 1.5 here. So, we are getting final answer as 32.76 watts. If we consider loss of 10%, our panel rating goes to 36.4 watts. But in market, only 40 watts panel is available. So we will go for it. This is our last topic, which is hybrid power system. This is the mixture of all the power sources. We have solar energy, we have wind energy, we have diesel generator and the battery bank. So if any one of the system fails, another is for backup. This is way more costly than any other system. But diesel generator and battery bank are used as the backup when other sources of electricity fails. Because diesel generator and battery gives instantaneous energy to loads. On the other hand, solar energy and wind energy varies with weather. So, we cannot depend on solar and wind energy alone in off-grid system. Every source of energy has their pros and cons. So, we have to rely on them smartly. This came to an end of this session and this chapter. Here, we go through the off-grid PV system design. We started by designing off-grid solar system, then we designed solar home light system and solar street light. And our last topic was hybrid power system. Here is your Google assignment. Search for readily available solar home lighting system which is lithium ion battery based. Analyze its specs and ratings. I got one website to explore. Go to www.greenlightplanet.com and you will find amazing solar products there. Here is your next Android app called as Solar Calculator by ISRO. Yes, by Indian Space Research Organization. Using this app, you can get data of annual global radiation of any location just using GPS or by typing the coordinates of that location. You also will get monthly insolation data and history of insolation data with temperature. This app also provides optimum tilt angle required for your solar panels. So install it and explore it. It is not available on App Store. but you can download it from ISRO website. Finally, we came to an end of this amazing course, where we explored and learned fundamentals of solar energy. Thank you so much for your support and patience. This training just gave you the glimpse of PV solar system. But if you want to know more and want to go in more detail, just stay alert and stay curious and stay learning and go solar. Thank you very much.